What's up, Fever Nation? Tough loss. Can't say it wasn't expected, but I like the way they fought and tried to come back at the end. Now, I want to point out something to you. The last minutes of the fourth quarter, where they made a run down, plus 20 points or at least 20 points to get it to 9? No, they got it to 6 points. Think about it. That was not the motion offense. That was players trying to make plays, not the motion offense. The motion offense restricted this team for almost 3.5 quarters. It wasn't until the last 5 minutes of the game that the players just said, you know what, and just started running, just getting the ball to an open shooter and launching. That was not the motion offense. What we see about the motion offense is that it is too restrictive. It rewards conformity and punishes creativity and initiative. And look who finished the game. Lexie Hull finished the game. Now again, I don't have anything against Sophie Cunningham whatsoever. She is not a starter. When she played against better players, she couldn't even get her shot off. It wasn't that she couldn't hit her shot. She couldn't get it off. The game plan was to not let Sophie Cunningham shoot wide open. You saw she hit her open shots. Sophie Cunningham is a great shooter. A defender, kind of like she's not like Dantas. She can move faster than Dantas, but you can see that she struggled from the field tonight, creating her own shot. That's not her game. Another thing, why was Coach forcing Dantas into the game late? She brought Dantas in the second half. You bring Timpson in the first quarter, and then you sit her down for the rest of the game. Dantas has been struggling from the field for at least 2.5 games. Struggling from the field. If Dantas, as I said in other videos, if she is not hitting her shot from the field, Dantas is a liability defensively. And since if you're gonna give up points, or if you're willing to give up points playing Dantas, you may as well have put Timpson in. At least you'll get defense and rebounding from Timpson. Bottom line, did you see her squeeze in Bibby to start the fourth quarter? I was baffled by that. You don't play this girl for 3 quarters and you play her to start the fourth quarter as if a player can be that productive in that short amount of time. Coach White, you have a lot of soul searching to do. You're holding this team back. It is your coaching style that is, and your desire to want to force this square peg into a round hole system upon this team. Your team you see tonight, your team almost beat a good team playing freestyle with a mixture of setup. This motion offense, Coach, I think you can put it to rest. Run the motion offense if you're left with no other choice. If you can get the ball up the floor and score before the defense sets, what's wrong with that, Coach? Isn't that what the offense is designed to do? Try to get the best look at the basket? That's what it's designed to do. You have to be less rigid and more open to what your players are capable of executing. I'm not going to look back. I'm going to look forward. But you have some decisions to make and some soul searching. Put Lexie Hull back in the starting lineup. She's a much more intense defender than Sophie Cunningham. Bring Sophie Cunningham off the bench like you were doing early in the season. And the saddest thing I saw was Lexie Hull passed up an open 3 because she has lost her confidence. You have destroyed this young lady's confidence to knock down an open 3. Lexie Hull was a could not miss 3-point shooter early in the season before you benched her. You're supposed to be developing players, Coach, not destroying their confidence. Now, I'm not going to make excuses for what the Fever did and didn't do, but you have some soul searching to do. And you got to ask yourself, are you going to do what's best for the team or what's best for your career?